Hello. Okay, I'm recording. Oops. Hello. I'm that one frog, and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper. Citizen Sleeper, even, if I can pronounce it correctly. What do I need to do? I don't remember. Deal with killer. Right. I'm supposed to do that. Can I do that? I feel like I can do that, like, right now. Ascender car. Well, I can do some of that right now. At least. This. Right. Because I needed a 4 and a 5 and a 6. I don't have a 4. This one? I still don't have a 4. I'm clicking on the same one. Okay. This one has a 6 that I can use. Okay, that's one key. Then this one is a 5, which I also have. Okay. Ooh, what the hell was that? A glint like a light traveling along the edge of a wave fills your eyes. Then the blade follows, a long head with 2 dead sockets slipping towards you in silence. You freeze, hoping it will pass you by, hoping that it will not simply slice through you like air. The blade head near, slides past you, almost. It nicks you, grazes you. You're desperate to cry out, to call out, but you hold your silence and simply watch the blind eyes of the killer glide past, empty of all thought. Then the blade winks into the dark and you're alone again. Now you cry out. Okay. Fresh? Damn. Really? You're giving me a 3 and a 5? God damn it. God blame it, damn it. Okay. What do I need to do? There's like several things I need to do. There are these branches. Unlock branch. I'll wait to do that. Ash 1 mainframe. No, I can't do that yet. Gimbal lounge. No, I don't need to do that. What do I need to... There was something. The hub. Here we go. Okay. I could do this. Do I want to do this? I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, let's do this thing? Sure, why not? See what happens. Okay, well that's one thing. That's one weightless wanderer. And then this. Okay. So we're almost done with that. Something I wanted to check. How do I... What? Bliss, ship mechanic. Ooh. Okay. How do I leave? What's the descender car? Oh, here it is. Actually, no, I might as well talk to Bliss now, shouldn't I? Sorry. I don't know what kind of voice to give you. No way, Moritz. No way, no way, no way, Moritz. 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 Got it. No way, Moritz. You take those substandard filters back to the crap heels who sold you them. You hear the voice echoing out of the bay as you pass, and moments later, someone who you assume is Moritz drifts out with it, dragging a pallet of filter cartridges by a tether. Hey, you, out there. The same voice echoes out of the entrance. Looking for work? Yeah? I just need a hand. Get in here. The voice is coming from someone shorter than you expected. She's floating in the microgravity of the docking bay, beside a half-deconstructed life support unit that looks like it might have exploded at some point. She points a wrench in your direction. You know anything about these things? She doesn't wait for an answer. Scratch that. Just help me with the casing. Alright. Alright then. She deftly moves around the unit, making space for you beside the central seam in the dented case. Just take a grip here and lift out and up. Then I can get in and unbolt it. She whacks the unit with the wrench. Whole thing's twisted to crap. You dig your fingers under the casing and lift it away, the metal squealing from the force. She puts her hands under, spinning the wrench to slip out the bolts, catching them in her other hand when they spiral free. All good. The casing lifts off, revealing the ornate piping of the unit's interior. She whistles at the mess of ducts and filters. By the way, everyone calls me Bliss. She pats you on the shoulder, offering little in the way of an explanation. Well, that's great. What do you do here? Repairs, fit-ups, tear-downs. Bliss starts pushing and pulling at the ductwork, looking for fractured pipes. We haggle for contracts, but the good ones get snapped up quick by the bigger bays, so here I am, trying to get this M2 unit running again for one of the freelance tugs. Small-time stuff. Hold this. She rips out a ribbed pipe and hands it to you like a freshly caught fish. We turn stuff around fast and neat, and maybe we get a chance at landing something bigger. Something starts hissing in the unit, and Bliss quietens it. Let's just say quiets it with a precise whack. But to be honest with you, the way things are going, I can already see the other clues licking their lips, ready to take this place over. She looks up at you. I'm almost out of luck. I'll offer to help. I appreciate it. Let me finish before you jump, though. No. You don't get to finish. That's not how this works. She keeps working, twisting aside pipes with care. There we are. Bliss pulls her hand from deep inside the unit and out it comes, clutching a lumpen cube scorched black. What? This thing must have overloaded and popped half of itself out the side. You both duck down to the side of the unit and spot the exit wound, its edges fringed with some more scorch marks. Grab me a replacement converter from the racks, will you? Head to the rack. You kick off the unit and drift over to the wall racks where a catalog of parts sits secured in clamps. Colored tape and scrawled notes fluttered across the wall. A complex organizational system of Bliss's own design, or just a big mess. You try to pick out the right part. It's an M2 converter because I remembered it because M.2 converter. You grab the part and push back to the unit. Bliss holds out an arm and you pass it over, the converter spinning gently as it leaves your hand. Perfect, you passed. She straightens up from the unit. That is, if you want to work here. Bliss rubs her hands clean, looking down at her palms. Truth is, I need a hand here. My partner skipped out on me and left me with the whole mess. You seem like you might at least be better at spotting a clean air filter than Moritz. I'd be happy to. Wait. She frowns at the racks. That's not all of it. My old business partner, they rinsed the place, emptied the accounts. To bid for jobs, we need to put down deposits, bring in parts, pay tug fees. For that, she looks nervous, embarrassed. We need chits. You want me to pay to work? Come on, it's not like that. We'd be partners, straight split. Bliss settles herself against the unit and looks off into the distance. I guess I look pretty stupid. Here I am asking any random passerby to be my business partner. No offense. No, I got it. Thanks. She meets your eye. I appreciate it. Bliss goes back to working on the unit. Look, it's no pressure. You find the money, or you find someone who has, or you just forget the whole thing. Up to you. She gestures for you to help her refit the casing, and you both slot it back into place. I think I'm good to wrap this one up for now. But if you are into it, come back and we can bid on a new contract. Something to get our teeth into. Something that pays. She gives you a serious look. You can trust me. I don't say this stuff lightly. Okay. You kick away from the bay, propelling yourself back to the handholds at the entrance. You slip out with a wave, and as you do, someone slips back in. Moritz? You hear Bliss as you glide down the passageway. Moritz, I swear to God, if those filters aren't clean. You smile. Seems like this could be interesting. Agreed. Bliss's Bay. I need 80 freaking dollars. Okay. Well, I guess I could just do that. Okay. There we go. That'll take how many days? 3? Looks like 3. Yeah, it's 3. Okay. Right. Help Bliss compete. Cool. Right. But what I wanted to do, this episode, I wanted to put a lot of focus into these two people that we met quite a while ago. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, here, which is Esh and Peak. We do have the Jirolls. All 3 episodes are now available. Episode Flux is the first of 3 episodic updates to Citizen Sleeper telling the story of... Okay. It is intended for late gameplay. I feel like at this point we are late enough into the gameplay that we should be fine. There we go. Ash sees you coming up the broken spoke and waves you into the cavernous bay of the climbing briar. Ooh, okay. Shoot, I can't remember your voice at all. God damn it. And I don't know where my phone... God, give me a second. I'm now realizing I actually didn't do a lot of voices for the characters at first. Like, Ash and Peak don't have proper voices. I just did my own speaking voice. Like, you came. Like, what is wrong with me? I gotta give them voices now. God damn it. You came. 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 Okay, I guess that's good enough. You came. Peak smiles as you walk into the climbing briar's cargo hold behind a gloomy Ash. They brought mushrooms. Or, that's not right. That's not how you'd say that. They brought mushrooms. Ash tosses the mushroom caps onto a crate, raising her eyebrows at Peak. Peak gives her a look. Thank you, Sleeper. They pick one up and sniff it. Are these edible? Yeah! Peak turns the cap over in their fingers before putting it down. We're not so used to fresh produce. That's not... I gotta give Ash a better voice. What was on Kita's voice? I can't even remember. We're not so used to... We're not so used to fresh produce. Ash is hearing crates as she speaks and doesn't look up. Hawthorne doesn't have much in the way of farming. Hawthorne? The installation we grew up on. Ash wipes off her hands on a rag. XPR loves to name their property after natural things. That's about as far as their relationship with plant life goes. XPR? This an interrogation? She glares. Either way, we're done with that. We're done with that place, which is all you need to know. Ash leans back against the crate she was securing. We're gonna need more than a few mushrooms if we want to help those refugees, though. Okay, what do they need? Food, water, components, a whole lot of things. Ash stands and walks over to the mushrooms you brought, placing them into a small container with care. The problem isn't getting the supplies, it's getting them through to the ships. Can't you just fly around? And get the briar seized for breaching quarantine? No, thanks. She laughs. We were lucky we got here before the cordon was set up. That's the only reason we're on this side. Why is there a quarantine? Peak jumps in. The Eye has a closed-loop life support system, just like any orbital installation. Any unfamiliar illness or significantly increased strain on life support could cause a cascading collapse in its systems. Ash scoffs. Are we making excuses for these bureaucrats now? Peak turns. You're being realistic, Ash. We are being realistic, Ash. Peak seems kind of like robotic. Why are both the characters with they, them pronouns both like kind of robotic? Like, Sabine, and now, like, Peak. It's not even like the voice, it's not even my voice. It's like the way they talk. It's the way their dialogue's written. But these people aren't an increased strain. They're living people. Okay, now I'm settling into a better Ash voice. Ash stares at you. Even calling them refugees is just a way to turn lost, scared, desperate people into a single monolithic group. Ash slides a container full of mushrooms into one of the cargo's holds racks. Okay, I did read that right. What? Look, as much as I'd like to chat, we've still got a lot of space to fill in this hold, so if you're gonna help... I think Ash is trying to say that we need your help, and quickly. Peak says, glancing at her. The refugees behind the cordon, they won't be able to hold out indefinitely. We need to get supplies to them in the next 12 cycles or... Ash steps forward. Her Havenage will have to bear the responsibility for whatever happens next. What can I do? There's 3 things we still need to secure. Water, food, and scrap components for ship repairs. Ash gestures to the storage containers around the hold. Water we can find a way to source, or my preference, just siphon off the underground reservoirs in the Greenway. Didn't mean to open that. Peak raises their eyebrows. Ash. She ignores them. For food, things can be tricky. Those mushrooms are delicious, I'm sure, but there's no way we can get enough volume to feed a flotilla. However, I saw an algae stack on the way over. If we can get access... Not more stealing, Ash. Peak sighs. I'd say steal. She stares at them indignantly. If we can get access, we can work the stack, harvest some algae for the flotilla. Those stacks churn out vast quantities in short time scales. And the repair components? Peak asks tentatively. Ash smiles. Just look around you, Peak. This whole place is made of scrap. She shoots you a glance. And I'm sure the sleeper has their sources. They can bring them right here. Oh my god. We got everything before time runs out. Perfect. We got most of it. Also good. Either way, 12 cycles. I'm gonna take what we have and go. But how we get through? Ash shoulders the container. I thought I'd leave that up to you, Peak. They flinch. God, I'm doing it bad. Why do I always do so bad during the speaking parts? They flinch. Are you serious? Ash, I know we said we would help the flotilla, but at what point? They stop. Take a breath. Take this seriously, Ash. I don't know the first thing about breaching a quarantine cordon. Maybe not. Ash looks at you. But they might. They slipped out from us in our facility, didn't they? Plus, they've been here longer than us. You are always trying to get me to find help. Well, here it is. She gestures at you. Help. Peak glances between the two of you. I swear to... They sigh. I need to think this one through. Meet me at the cordon in a couple of cycles, Sleeper. Maybe we can figure something out. Meanwhile, Ash meets your eye. You can help me acquire the supplies. Discreetly, she smiles. We have to keep this quiet. Keep Haven out of the loop. Once they get suspicious, this is over for all of us. This all suddenly seems a little too real, too dangerous. You've only just found your feet on the eye. This is not a time for causing trouble. Come find us. We'll be out there trying to pull this all together. Ash goes to the back of the hold to start packing another container. Peak, come help me. Peak glances back at her. Sleeper, look. We didn't choose this either. They lower their voice. Help us finish this. We've set up a base camp on the Broken Spoke. You are welcome to rest there in any of the cots while we work on this. They smile. We are in this together. Peak! Ash shouts, and they walk back into the hold to help with the container. Sorry, I'm probably speaking into my cup. As you leave the climbing briar, you look out at the broken edge of the eye's ring where Havenage's cordon blinks with tiny red lights. What are you getting yourself into? Okay, we have 12 cycles. We need... Oh my god. We need 8 scrap components. God. You do have this, which is helpful. But now the scrap I was going to spend on myself... We gather scrap! Ooh, but it could lower my condition. Okay, very interesting, very helpful. Okay. I'm feeling now that I probably shouldn't have done this now, but I kind of just wanted to do it so bad that I did it anyway without really thinking. Good God. Okay. Alright, let's harvest. We need to get scrap components, both for me and for Ash and Peak. Please work, please work. Don't take down my condition. Do not take down my condition. Energy. Uh-oh. I'll just buy food. I have enough money. God damn it. Okay, I got 3 scrap, but it lowered my condition, which is really bad. That's not what you want at all. Yeah, that's definitely bad. Okay, I'm just gonna end cycle. God, man, this is gonna be rough. Though... What? As you leave, you find a note pinned on the outside the door. It reads, "Sleeper, there's something you need to see. Meet me at the cordon as soon as you can. Just keep heading around the ring until you hit the flotilla. I'll be waiting. Peek." You pocket the note and glance around the corridor. Looks like you're doing this. Time to make a plan. Okay, well, that'll be interesting. But I just lost connection. And my controller died, but I got batteries back. Right. Both of these are here. This is just ship mine fragment. I don't need that. I don't need ship mine fragments. I'm not going to waste money on it. Scrap Frider, though. Give. This is free scrap that I don't have to... That's a ship mine fragment. Why would you give me that? Don't ever do that again. Okay. Well, I guess I can sell it, right? Alright. Okay, where is Peak? Probably on the other side. Okay, we do actually... I'm gonna go up because I have this. I have a 4 block finally. So I have all the keys now. So I'm gonna do that real quick. That's all the keys. Can I... mainframe? Oh, Jesus. Catch killer. Hill killer. Ooh. What's the difference? I won't do that yet since I'm trying to focus on Ash and Peak right now, but I'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's go back over here and hopefully not die. Well, actually, I shouldn't die because I have 5 blocks and they get transferred into 6 blocks, but you never know. Alright. Okay, where is Peak then? Here. What? Peak, here we go. Sleeper. Peak catches your attention. I feel like I'm not close enough. Okay, there we go. Peak catches your... God, I hit my mic. Peak catches your attention from the shadowy corner they were leaning against. Any trouble getting up here? No. Good to hear. Come, take a look at this. They beckon you over to a nearby window which looks across the ruined ring to the blinking red lights of the Havenage cordon. The cordon's temporary structures, a net of metal struts meant to detect and dissuade any ships from entering or leaving the flotilla, jut out into the black. And all around, the tugs flit, securing them in place and tending to the red blinking drones that demark the quarantine. It's an impressive and worrying sight. What do you think? Peak interrupts your thoughts. How would you get through? I'd be smart about it and I use one of the tugs. As an escort, you mean? I doubt we could fit all the supplies on one of those tugs, but if it seemed like the Briar was being officially escorted through the cordon... Peak squints at the red lights, but then we'd be stuck inside. Peak turns away from the window and rubs their forehead. Hesh has really wrapped us up in something here, hasn't she? The question is spoken on under their breath and they don't seem to expect an answer. The silence grows. Maybe we try all 3? Is that stupid? Peak laughs. I like it. At least we should prepare as many ways we can. Probably. The way I see it, there are 3 parts to making it through that cordon. They gesture out the window at the strange structure. Deception, distraction, and speed. We'll need all of them for a clean passage through. Deception means tricking the cordon security into thinking that we're meant to be there. Maybe a tug escort would work. Anything that makes the Briar look official. Distraction, meanwhile, will be all about diverting attention so that no one looks too hard at what the Briar is doing. If we can create a gap in the cordon's scanning and deterrent systems, that should keep them busy. Finally, speed will mean making sure the Briar is ready to roll. Perhaps we can do a little work on the ship to get her ready? Esh surely wouldn't mind. They lean back from the window. How does that sound? I mean... sounds good to me. Good to hear. Pete grins. Pete looks down at their slate. 10 cycles left. They glance out of the window at the cordon nervously. 10 cycles to gather supplies and to prep this plan. It's tight. Very tight. Peek looks at you. If this goes wrong, Peek sighs. Peek sighs! Just get out, okay? They squeeze your shoulder. I'll follow Esh anywhere, but you don't need to get dragged down with us. It won't come to that. Peek brightens up a little. Of course, but just keep it in mind. Let's get to it, Peek stretches. I'll tell Esh about the improvements to the Briar, and the rest, let's explore the cordon as best we can and look for openings. I have no idea what guardian angel sent you to us, Sleeper. Peeker? Peek smiles, but I'm very glad they did. The cordon. More stuff, Jesus. I can't do like anything else. Okay, I guess I'll sleep. And cycle. Really running me dry here. I don't like these dice. Thank you, that's way better. What? A quiet voice greets you as you leave. Sleeper, it's me. Who? Moritz. He pauses. I work for Bliss. He rubs the back of his head. You're not an easy person to find. I move around. Moritz holds up his hands. Hey, no judgment. It's cool. You both stand there for a moment, each waiting for the other to speak. What's up? Yeah, well, Bliss needs you. A job just came in. Real big one. She's asking for you to come up and help her out. He nods sagely. Okay, soon. Soon. He repeats it back to himself. Look, Bliss said I've got to get you right now, so, you know. He shrugs. Now is better than soon. Moritz stands there for a little while, unsure if the message is delivered. I got it. Cool. He looks around. Bliss just likes me to do a thorough job, you know. He rubs his hands together before burying them in his jacket pockets. See you, Sleeper. Moritz ambles off down the corridor, kicking a filter cap on his way out. Time to head to Bliss's Bay, then. Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait, because I have more important things to do. Like this. Okay, and I would like to do this. Please work. Yes, okay. Okay. What is this? What? Algae stack. Oh, reservoir. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Algae stack. Crap, this is gonna be rough. Reservoir. Ugh. Ooh. Okay. Damn, this is gonna be really rough. Okay. Right. I'm gonna buy some food. Right. From Empress. And then, I guess I might as well help Bliss with the 2 dice block, since I don't really want to risk messing anything up. So I guess we'll do that. What is this? Ember's Wake? What? Oh my god. Oh, you're really busting my balls here. Start action. Please work. That's nice, okay. have to do that quick. God, I shouldn't have started. I shouldn't have started. Damn it. This is gonna be really hard. Things are gonna get really rough. Okay. I'm gonna cross. I'm gonna give this scrap to here. Okay, there's the Briar's hold should have gone up. Look over the pile of scrap components lying in the Briar. You look around. The bay is empty. Ash and Peak are either elsewhere on the station or on the bridge a couple levels up. You begin sorting through the pile, separating out useful components and boxing them by use. You don't recognize everything you find, but before long you get into the rhythm of sorting. As you do, your mind starts to drift, your attention being drawn into dark corners of the bay. The Briar's in surprisingly good condition considering that Hawthorne and XPR must have been operating it for decades by now. The marks of care are everywhere, from the delicate patch jobs polished to meld into the original finish, or the carefully bound wiring running through custom trunking. Ash loves this ship, that much is clear. Something catches your eye in one of the dark corners, a matty black stack of crates you hadn't spotted before. They're sleek and compact, tucked away behind some of the bigger, more worn containers. Let's investigate. You put the components away and go over to the sleek crates. You run your hands across their textured surface, but there's little hint of what lies inside in the opaque metallic casing. Then you see it. A yellow symbol embossed onto the far side of the crate, a universal sigil used by spacers, corporations, and manufacturers alike. It's one you've seen throughout your time as a sleeper. Its meaning all too familiar: explosive contents. You hear a hiss and Esh comes up through the bay's lock. She barely registers your presence, nodding at you as she passes. Sleeper. She busies herself with some task at the back of the bay. Nah, finish the job. I don't need to ask about the crates. With Esh in the bay as well, the atmosphere shifts and you suddenly feel watched. You quickly finish up the sorting and slip out, waving goodbye to her back as you do. Ooh. But how's this looking? Okay. That's Peak's part in this. So I need to make sure I do the cordon. Okay. God, what have I gotten myself into? Okay. Definitely repair. I prefer not to go down to 2. Ugh. Things are getting tight. I should not have done this. Okay. I need to scavenge. I might fail Bliss's mission, which I don't want to do, but at the same time, oh God. Okay, let's do this. Please don't lower my condition. I can't do this again. Oh no, that's bad. Okay, work. Okay, that's better than nothing. I have to go to sleep now. Oh my God. Are you serious? Oh man. Okay. We'll self-repair, and then we'll end cycle. God. Re-roll, because that's awful. Oh my God, it's so over. It has genuinely never been more over. Oh no. Please work. Oh no. Please give me a neutral. Don't negative. Oh, I did it. As you both wait in the airlock for it to cycle back to the bay, Bliss thumps you on the arm. Nicely done, Sleeper. We cleared that contract, no problem. She stretches. Once we're back in the bay, we can check if the payment has come through and divide it up. She stretches. Feels good. The airlock clunks and the lights flicker, and a moment later you are back in the bay where Moritz is at the racks, trying to figure out where the mess of tools Bliss left in her wake should be hung. I'll leave him be. You look over at Bliss, who is already gliding over to her management console. She twirls a little as she crosses the cavernous bay. No one you've ever met moves as well in 0G as she does. It's like she was born into it. Crap. Bliss slams a fist onto the console. Crap, crap, crap. What's up? I can't even... Bliss closes her eyes. Come here. Bliss calls you over. Look at this, just look. She spins the terminal screen and you look and you see the details for the bay's account. You see an entry for the Ember's Wake, a repair fee paid in full the moment you finish up the job, but then directly after, the whole amount was transferred back out into an unknown account. What the hell? This is the work of my ex. She punches the terminal. He must have coded a back door into the machine before he left. She rubs her forehead. There's no way we can... She pauses, thinking. Moritz, throw me that wrench. What's that for? Moritz spins the wrench across the bay. Bliss smiles. This. Bliss brings the wrench down onto the terminal, hard. You flinch backwards as a hail of computer parts spill up into the bay in a glittering arc. Fragments of screen, memory, sections of the casing. When Bliss is done, she clips the wrench to her tool belt. Try backdooring your way into that, you bastard. Moritz drifts out from his hiding place amongst the rack. Bliss, he says tentatively. You want me to... He looks at the arc of fragments drifting around the bay nervously. Bliss shakes her head. No, she sighs. I've got it. You go get me a new terminal, cheapest you can find. Cobble them together from pieces at the ore exchange if you have to. Can I help? Bliss glides over to a panel by the wall. Don't worry, one of the first things I had installed when we spec'd out this place was a cleaning sweep. She flicks over a plastic cover on a huge red button. Watch yourself. She hammers the button and a row of laser emitters unfold from the bay wall. They start crawling their way across the work area, frying the debris as they do in pulses of burning light. Bliss smiles. It's that or just space the whole bay every few cycles. What now? Bliss sighs. We keep at it. The cleaning sweep buzzes and crackles as it works its way across the bay. That account wasn't everything. I'm not that stupid. Once Moritz gets back, I'll secure it and flush everything else. She flicks a nearby piece of debris into the path of the sweep. Clean break. Then we take another contract. That's it. She shuts off the sweep as it reaches the near end of the bay. I'm in. You better be. Bliss laughs, because there's no way you're getting your investment back unless you are. She rubs her forehead. I'm sorry, Sleeper. I know you worked for this too. Yeah, I did. But next time won't be the same. That's okay. She smiles. See you in a few cycles. Moritz will let you know. She winks and kicks off into the bay to finish cleaning up. No, don't see me in a few cycles. At least it's 4 this time, but god damn it, I shouldn't have started this. Ugh. Okay. I can do this, maybe? Maybe get algae access? Yeah, that's helpful. God damn it, I'm gonna be down to 2 dice. Ugh. Really not liking how this is going. God. Okay, no, I'm gonna leave it here. Oh, this is really going bad. I'm gonna leave it here. This is rough. I've made huge mistakes here. But whatever, I guess. I'll figure something out. I'll see if I can find like good ways to get condition up and whatnot. I don't know. But I've been that one mute frog. Thanks for watching.